WikiLeaks just dropped the big one. Happy New Year. Sean Brown, America's freedom fighters. WikiLeaks has been a thorn in the side of the powerful for over a decade, and overnight they proved exactly why. On Saturday, the New York Times published a story with the title, Republican Attacks on Mueller and FBI. Open new rift in GOP, and apparently WikiLeaks founder Julian Assange wasn't too happy about it. So early this morning, he used the official WikiLeaks account to expose even more corruption within Obama's administration, as well as expose a member of the legacy media's collusion with the government to deceive the PUBL. I see at large. The tweet revealed that a reporter for the Times used to give the State Department, which was headed by Hillary Clinton at the time, email updates of the investigative stories it was going to be publishing, days before the stories ever made it to print. The emails were ostensibly to give Clinton and her agency time to come up with a narrative to defend against the reports, which were problematic for the administration, or to create some sort of diversion on the day the story dropped so that the public was distracted. That sounds incredibly familiar, does it not? Email shows New York Times handed over Cablegate's publication schedule to the U.S. government, without telling at WikiLeaks, giving the State Department, then headed by Hillary Clinton, up to 9 days in advance to spin the revelations and create diversions. The Daily Wire has more on the people in the email chain. The players in the WikiLeaks email are interesting. Scott Shane is the national security reporter for the Times, and the recipient of his email, Philip Crowley, was at the time the United States Assistant Secretary of State for Public Affairs under Clinton's State Department. As 2017 comes to an end, it's clear the Clinton scandals won't go away anytime soon. Indeed, they won't be. We previously reported that thousands of emails from Anthony Weiner's laptop were released by the government just days ago, many of which contained classified information. The release of the emails was labeled a major victory by Judicial Watch President Tom Fitton. Judicial Watch has forced the State Department to finally allow Americans to see these public documents. Fitton said that these government docs were on Anthony Weiner's laptop dramatically illustrates the need for the Justice Department to finally do a serious investigation of Hillary Clinton's and Homer Abedin's obvious violations of law. So really, if anyone is looking for any sort of collusion, they need to look no further than the mainstream media and Hillary Clinton, because there's more than enough evidence they work together to keep the public in the dark about a wide range of issues.